De La Hoya photos to the ultimate forensic test. Next, ET.
A wet and wild Survivor China. New episode CBS tonight.
Dad, I thought you were out of town.
Oh, I wish I was. I'd give anything not to see what I just did.
I thought you left.
Not without you, handsome.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You thought you could resist my charms. But look, here I am.
I mean it. Stay away from me.
You don't have a choice this time. It's sad, really. I mean, dying just because you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, but hey, that's life. Or not.
What are you talking about? I'm not dying.
Need a hand?
Not only am I sickened by your behavior, I'm appalled at your deceit. This is the worst kind of betrayal.
Colonel Mayer.
Shut up, you! This is between my son and me.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Stop it. Stop it with this stupid game.
What game?
You're lying to me. All of you. But it's going to stop. Right now. Thank you so much.
Jack? Piano. What's going on?
Well, Miss Snyder, your adoring husband has ordered an elaborate post-wedding breakfast for his beautiful bride. Not what we usually serve at the diner, but we like to go the extra mile for our special customers.
It's very sweet of you, both of you.
Yeah, considering what I put you through last night, it's the least I could do.
Hey, it's not your fault.
See? She forgives you. Hey, my work here is done, so bye-bye. Ooh, and have fun, fun, fun. I have put some extra whipped cream in case you want more than just for the strawberries.
You're the best.
You are. You're the best.
You didn't have to do all this.
I wanted to do more. Believe me, I wanted to do so much more.
Wait.
What?
I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
So we're married now.
So you have a whole lifetime to get used to my quirks. I'll hurry.
Please. Oh, it's gorgeous. Hello?
Detective Snyder.
Yes?
This is Dr. Evers.
Is Carly okay?
Yeah, she's stable. In fact, she's ready to be released. She just needs someone to come pick her up.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I live here for now.
No, I mean, why aren't you at school?
I was waiting for you.
Well, you missed the bus or something? You need a ride?
I'm not going.
Come on, Parker.
No, I know. I'm supposed to go to school, but you're supposed to tell the truth.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You said that as soon as I got out, Jack would be here to explain why he and Katie didn't go on their honeymoon. Well, Jack's not here, so what's going on?
He will explain.
When?
Well, cut the guy a little slack. Not to go into gory details, but last night was his wedding night, you know?
I know, and I also know that what's going on isn't about Katie. It's got something to do with my mom. So I'm not going to school until you tell me what it is.
Thank you for calling me, Doctor.
Look, Carly's determined to face this on her own, but she can't drive, and soon she's not gonna be able to care for herself. She's gonna have to learn to accept a little help.
In other words, she doesn't know you're calling me?
That's right.
I'll be there as soon as I can. Thanks again.
You're leaving me already, aren't you? Well?
Well, now we wait for your test results. But if you'd like to wait at home.
I can go home.
Yeah, I'm convinced you're stable, and I'd like to review all your results before we decide on a treatment protocol.
So I'm free. Well, hallelujah. I need to call a cab.
Actually, no, you don't. I called Jack Snyder and asked him if he would pick you up.
No, I know that you're just trying to help. But this is my decision. And I'm gonna call Jack and I'm gonna tell him not to come.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Duracell. Trusted everywhere.
Inside that helicopter's remote control is something familiar. A battery. And if you think all batteries are the same, consider this. When an AirLife Denver helicopter takes off, it's always a matter of life and death. And when any of their critical equipment depends on a battery, AirLife trusts Duracell. So whether you're saving someone's life or simply making someone's day, it just has to work. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
Hi, I'd like something for dandruff, but I also want shine.
I know just the thing.
Do you have a dandruff shampoo to control curls?
Or for sensitive scalp? Why do shampoo companies expect everyone to use the same dandruff shampoo? Head & Shoulders, America's leading dandruff shampoo, has 9 shampoos. So no matter what your hair type, you get 100% flake-free, healthy hair.
Could you tell me where the cat food is?
Head & Shoulders. There's one just for you.
I sleep in my husband's boxers. I basically live out of a suitcase. Because I'm so frequently on the road, I really need that, 1 or 2 or 6 cups in the morning. Drinking coffee and jogging are 2 sort of constants in my life because I never know what my world is going to be like an hour after.
Folgers Gourmet Selections. Get a sample at wakeupspecial.com.
From Walt Disney Pictures, this Friday, the game plan arrives.
You miss me tonight.
My mom said I just sounded like Elvis.
What do you think?
I think she's tone deaf.
The game plan is a winner. So beautiful. It's one of the funniest movies in years. It's hilarious and full of heart.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
The game plan is good, clean Disney fun.
I put sparkles on it.
Disney's The Game Plan. Rated PG. Plan to see it Friday.
All right, you're not the person you were before you had rheumatoid arthritis.
So who will you be?
Will you live with the pain and stiffness when your joints could be deteriorating? Or will you weigh the facts and do something?
The pain and joint damage are real. For many people, Humira can help stop them both.
Some people with heart failure should not take Humira. Humira can lower your ability to fight infections.
So tell your doctor right away if you've ever had tuberculosis or hepatitis B or are prone to infection or if you get an infection. Don't start Humira if you have an infection such as an open sore or the flu.
There have been rare reports of serious and sometimes fatal infections and tuberculosis. Blood disorders, nervous system disorders, serious allergic reactions, and lymphoma have occurred.
Talk with your rheumatologist about Humira. The sooner, the better.
Not there yet, but I will be.
CBS News, winner of 5 Emmys for excellence in broadcast journalism.
Tonight on The Late Show, Dave's all new with Stupid Human Tricks, plus Whoopi Goldberg and Melissa Etheridge.
Hey, very nice.
Tonight.
If Detective Snyder doesn't pick you up, I can't release you.
What?
I called him first because I didn't want to get your hopes up prematurely. Now, I, in good conscience, cannot release you unless I know someone is there to take care of you.
Well, Jack is not that someone. He is not my husband. I thought I told you he married someone else last night. He should be on his honeymoon. You should not be discussing my medical condition with him.
He is listed as next of kin on all the forms from your previous hospitalizations.
Well, I guess I'll have to change those, won't I?
And he called several times last night to check on you.
He did?
Look, from what I can tell, he still cares about you a great deal.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
You know that I want to stay here with you, right?
Yeah. I also know that Carly's really sick, and you need to be there for her.
Yesterday, all I could think about was getting you to that island paradise where we wouldn't have a care in the world. I hope you understand, Katie. I can't go lie on a beach somewhere when the mother of my children is dying.
So where are Jack and my mom?
Well, Jack and Katie stayed at the Lakeview Hotel last night.
Why?
Well, a lot of couples take a few days before they go on their honeymoon to, open up their presents, write thank you notes, eat.
Okay,
cake.
what about my mom? Where is she?
Do I look like your Aunt Emma? I mean, like I know where everyone in the family is at every minute of the day.
I think you know why Jack's not talking to me.
You know what? I'm gonna drive you to school, which is exactly where Jack thinks you are. And when you get home, he'll give you all the answers you need.
I hope so. And don't worry about driving me. I'll just take my bike.
Okay. Just be careful.
How could you do this?
I'm sorry. The last thing I ever wanted to do was disappoint you.
I'm more than disappointed, Noah. You're a coward. You're a liar. You're not the boy I raised.
Yes, he is.
I told you to shut up! I'm revolted by what you've become.
Dad, please, don't go.
My son. Not anymore.
Why don't you leave me alone?
Whether you want it or not, we're joined together for all of eternity. Because we died for the same reason. Winston Mayer, he won.
No.
And you'll be mistakenly remembered as the man who murdered me. If you're remembered at all.
Why did your ex-husband do this to you? It's because of your son, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. It's too late. For both of us.
Of course I understand. And I want to make this as easy as possible for you and the kids. I mean, the way you're taking care of Carly, that's one of the reasons I love you so much. Katie. I felt so blessed yesterday just to marry you, and now with all this, I feel even more blessed to be able to have a lifetime with you, to fulfill our dreams.
I know.
So I'm gonna do whatever you need. I am here for you, okay? And for the kids, that's gonna be my job now. And don't worry about me for a second.
I do.
Well, stop. I'm gonna be here when you get back. Maybe I'll save you some strawberries.
I love you.
I love you too.
Be back as soon as I can, okay?
I know.
But if you'd rather call someone else to pick you up.
I know. No, that's okay. If Jack's already on his way, I'll wait for him.
Rushing around, working hard.
See you tomorrow.
Taking care of our kids.
Wake up, Mommy.
Finding time for friends. All this makes us feel run down and can weaken our body's defenses. So help strengthen them by drinking delicious Dan Active every day. Only Dan Active has LKCI Immunitas and is clinically proven to help strengthen your body's defenses. Dan Active helps strengthen your body's defenses.
More than 25 studies have shown the beneficial effects of Dan Active and LKCI Immunitas.
I'd really like Jimmy to start playing his video games.
Now everyone is looking at video games in a whole new way, thanks to V-Smile, the educational video game system. With V-Smile, your child will learn numbers, letters, and all the other early learning skills they need. It's the perfect way to get your child learning while they're playing. The V-Smile Educational Video Game System. Turn game time into brain time.
You are a genius!
I'm Bruce Johnson, and I'm an inventor. I was always congested at night, and that meant a bad night of sleep. I tried everything, from padded paper clips to straws. Finally, one night I was laying in bed, and I thought, outside of the nose, not inside.
Inside Breathe Right nasal strips are 2 plastic bands that lift open nasal passages so you breathe better and sleep better.
My nasal passages stay open, and I can breathe really quite relaxed.
If you have a cold, allergies, deviated septum, or snore, try Breathe Right and you'll notice a difference.
Brunettes, we see a new way for you to shine. Brilliant Brunette shampoos and conditioners with new light enhancers. They reflect light for a richer, more multi-dimensional brunette. Brilliant Brunette hair care from the John Frieda collection. The beauty of invention.
You know what's the best part of a Lunesta night? The way you feel the next morning. Non-narcotic Lunesta can give you 7 to 8 beautiful, restful hours of sleep to help you feel refreshed, recharged, and ready to start your day. Lunesta helps you fall asleep quickly, so take it right before bed. Be sure you have at least 8 hours to devote to sleep before becoming active. Until you know how you'll react to Lunesta, you should not drive or operate machinery. Do not take Lunesta with alcohol. Call your doctor right away if after taking Lunesta you walk, drive, eat, or engage in other activities while asleep. In rare cases, severe allergic reactions can occur. Most sleep medicines carry some risk of dependency. Side effects may include unpleasant taste, headache, drowsiness, and dizziness. Ask your doctor whether a Lunesta night can help you have mornings like this. Lunesta, a great tomorrow starts tonight.
Home Again has reunited over 400,000 pets and owners. Meet Crystal.
When you lose your pet, you just feel helpless. That's why I'm so glad I have Home Again. Home Again saved Bosco's life. Ask your vet about Home Again today. It's that easy.
Call 888-HOME-AGAIN.
Well, I didn't mean to make things worse for you. I didn't know.
No, you didn't. Nothing could have been worse than what he just saw.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Well, I bet you're sorry you ever met me.
No, I'm not. I'm just sorry you had to hear all those things he said.
It's not your fault.
I should have stood up to him. He's right. I'm a coward.
Look, it's your dad. That's hard.
You know something? He's worse than a coward. He's a bigot.
You told me that you weren't ready to come out, and I should have just listened to you. I shouldn't have kissed you.
We kissed each other, Luke. And I don't regret that. That was the best thing that happened to me in a long time.
Maddie,
Colonel.
don't run away from me. I think you owe me an apology.
You're right. I misled you, and I let you believe something that wasn't true anymore, and I am sorry for that. But I think that you should be sorry too for the way that you just spoke to Noah.
You still care for him.
Of course, yes.
You were moving in together. You were intimate, weren't you? Or was that just something you wanted me to believe?
With all due respect, sir, I really don't think that's any of your business.
Maddie, Noah is my son. I need to know. I need to know what happened.
What do you mean?
What made my son turn? Was that Luke boy? Wasn't it?
It's obvious that your father loves you. No, give him a chance. How? Well, find him before he leaves town. Talk to him.
He won't listen.
Look, now that you're being honest, maybe you'll be surprised. And even if it's not good enough for him, maybe it'll be good enough for you.
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to go with you?
That's really nice of you. Thanks, but no. If I'm gonna do this, I've Gotta have the guts to face him on my own.
You have no idea the sacrifices I've made to protect that boy.
So accepting who he is shouldn't be such a sacrifice, should it?
Maddie, do you realize what you're asking? He's the only son I've got.
But you have to understand that Noah is a man now. He's grateful for the sacrifices that you have made, and he's proud to call you his father. And I don't think that you want to lose him, Colonel.
Don't worry. I will not lose my son.
Sorry to disturb, but I will leave your suite to the suite. I just brought another bottle of champagne just in case. Why are you dressed? Where's Jack?
I was actually hoping that you were him.
He's not here? Well, I knew that you had postponed your honeymoon trip, but I assumed that you would have like a honeymoon day.
I know, me too.
Well, you don't have to have an island. You just need a bed.
And a husband. Don't forget that.
He's with Carly?
Yeah. It's not exactly like I can be upset about it.
Well, I'd say you have a right to.
Oh, Vanna, she's so sick, and she's all alone.
No, she's not alone. And I hate to even say this, but are you sure she's not playing a trick?
No, I'm sure. In fact, some of the recent tricks that what I thought were tricks, were just Carly being really brave. I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, but you're also allowed to feel bad for yourself.
I know. It's just at this moment, with all this going on, I just feel grateful for the blessings that I have.
Okay. Well, I'll leave the champagne here with you, and when Jack gets back, promise me that you will celebrate those blessings. Okay?
I will. Thank you. You've been so great.
And take care, all right? Oh, hey, Parker.
Hi.
Where's Jack? He's with my mom, isn't he?
Yeah. Why don't you wait for him with me?
Remember yesterday when you told me and JJ and Sage that we could always count on you?
Yeah.
You really meant that, right?
Of course I did.
Then could you please tell me the truth? Why didn't you and Jack go on your honeymoon? It's because something's really wrong, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Parker. Something's wrong.
I wish my doctor hadn't called you.
Why not?
You should be on your honeymoon. I could have gotten somebody else to play chauffeur.
Our honeymoon's on hold. I told you that. Katie's on board with it.
I just feel like I've ruined one more thing for you.
No, you haven't. Never have.
That's not true, and you know it.
So when are you going to tell your sisters you're sick?
Gwen is going through those fertility treatments, and Rosanna is still worried about her health.
Carly, you can't always put everybody first.
Well, no one's ever had to say that to me before.
A lot of people who love you. I want you to have all of our support.
You know what I don't want? I don't want to be treated like an invalid.
Is that what I'm doing?
I just don't want to be treated like a patient. Not yet. I'm still a woman. Let me feel like one.
A marriage is sabotaged. You tell me why you want me gone. And Marina is kidnapped.
If anything happens to my niece, you're a dead man.
Who done it? The drama is always on. Guiding Lights, CBS weekdays.
Zatarain's is reducing the salt. Introducing reduced sodium rice mixes. We reduced the salt and kept all the jazz. Jazz it up with Zatarain's.
Richard Roeper calls The Brave One one of the best movies of the year. It's powerful, brilliant. Gene Shalit calls it electrifying. Jodie Foster, The Brave One. Rated R. Now playing.
Ever try that leading whitening strip? It's stuck in your mouth, so you're stuck in the house. New Listerine Whitening Quick Dissolving Strips dissolve away. And because they go, you can go. Plus, you're not stuck with that taste. You're not stuck taking them off either. Listerine whitening strips dissolve in minutes, kill bad breath germs, let you go. So why get stuck? Listerine whitening quick dissolving strips are the refreshingly easy way to get noticeably whiter teeth. It's whitening that lets you go.
The end of artificial color? Yes, with Natural Match, L'Oreal's most natural-looking color. It even complements my skin tone. It's the only permanent color system with aloe and green tea. It's a gentle experience, not a drop of ammonia. Natural Match Hair Color by L'Oreal Paris.
Barbie as the Island Princess, all new on DVD.
Here on my island, the sea says hello.
In her new movie musical, Barbie talks and sings with the animals.
I like the sound of that.
Barbie as the Island Princess. You'll sing and dance with 9 original songs. Own it on DVD today.
That was my hunger, roaring at me all the time. Eat, eat, you're hungry, eat. I tried diets, diet pills, exercise programs. Nothing worked. Then my doctor recommended the lap band system.
It's a device placed around the upper part of the stomach to help tame your hunger, and it can be adjusted to help you feel full faster and longer. Unlike gastric bypass, there's no stomach cutting or stapling.
I was back in my life in less than a week. I will never look like that again.
Visit lapband.com or call 1-800-391-7660 for your free information kit for you or someone you love. As with any surgery, there are possible risks and complications with the lap band system, including, but not limited to, infection, nausea, vomiting, band slippage, and obstruction. Visit lapband.com or call 1-800-391-7660 for more risk information. Ask your doctor if you qualify for the lap band system.
And tame your hunger once and for all.
Tonight, the new Survivor China is wet.
Go!
And wild.
Everybody pulling everybody's clothes off.
New Survivor China, CBS tonight. She sees what no one else can.
All these hauntings have something to do with spirits rising from the depths.
He helps what no one else will. Everything's gonna be all right. Experience Fridays in a whole new light. Ghost Whisperer, followed by Moonlight, tomorrow on CBS.
Stop paying too much for glasses, Chicagoland. It's VisionWorks' grand opening. Get 2 complete pair of stylish glasses for only $99. The second pair can be for you or anyone else. Get an eye exam for just $29. VisionWorks, why pay more?
Life's different when you win your battle against obesity.
I used to plan my day on how much energy I had, but now I can go nonstop.
Synchrony Health Center has helped our patients lose more than 85,000 pounds with the lap band. A life-changing surgery that's 10 times safer than gastric bypass.
Today, I'm off all my medications, and my diabetes is in remission.
I'm living life better, longer, lighter.
Synchrony Health Center could be for you. Call us or visit synchronyhealth.com to read our stories.
This is a driver's alert. The state of Illinois has just passed costly, tougher penalties for driving uninsured, including stiff fines, suspended licenses, and large fees to get your license back. If you are currently driving without the minimum required coverage, call 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for a quote on low rates and low monthly payments. Play it safe and stay legal for less. Call now.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Safe Auto. What made The Rock crumble? Next Rage.
Tony Scott directs the season premiere of Numbers, CBS tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I look at you and I don't see your illness. I don't see a patient. When I look at you, I see the woman I married.
Thank you.
I mean it. So I'll ask you again. What can I do?
I just want to spend the time that I have left feeling like me.
Fair enough.
And I don't want to tell the kids.
You think that's fair to them?
I'll tell them when I have to. Just let me have some more time to be their mom while I can. Let me see them smile. Let us have more time to treasure. Is that too much to ask?
So this is about my mom, right? Did she try to do something to try to break up you and Jack?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
You absolutely deserve to know. I really don't think it's my place to tell you.
Oh, I thought you were my friend.
I am, Parker, and believe me, I understand that it's hard to wait, but you'll know everything today.
When today? Uncle Brad said it would be this morning, and then he said it would be after school.
By the end of today, Parker, you'll know the truth. You have my word.
I have another. You're not fit to raise my son.
He's my son, too. Noah's my flesh and blood. And there's nothing you can ever do to change that.
Maybe not, but I can damn well make sure he never knows where he came from. I will not allow you to turn him into a deviant like yourself. Now get out of the house! Dad?
What?
I'm not going.
Here's the thing. You don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Come here. Let me show you something.
No, stay away from me. Now get up.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Carly, hey, how you feeling?
Okay. Believe it or not, for now. Katie, thank you for being so generous about this. I'm sorry that I've ruined your honeymoon.
Oh, no, you haven't. That's not what's important right now. Parker came by the hotel to see me.
You did?
Yeah, he knows that something's wrong, and he was practically begging to find out what's going on. I think you're gonna need to tell him sooner rather than later.
Absolutely not.
I work hard at making my home look nice, so I don't want it to be obvious that I have an air freshener. Being a chameleon, well, I like everything to blend in. That's why I got this new Airwick Hidden Pleasure scented oil. Its discreet frosted glass appearance fits in with any decor, and its frosted glass refills come in the scents I love. Kids, time for dinner. New Airwick Hidden Pleasure scented oil. Airwick, it's good to be home.
Who makes chicken noodle soup as good as your grandma?
I do, because I make it with Swanson broth.
Swanson broth is made with all-natural chicken stock and the flavors of garden vegetables and herbs.
My secret is Swanson broth.
For more recipes, visit swansonbroth.com.
There's a whole new way to love them back from Caesar. Introducing gourmet fillets and sauce. Individually prepared entrees in delicious flavors like prime rib. It's Caesar like you've never seen it before.
Centrum Silver's new formula helps protect the health of what?
Hearts, eyes, and bones.
Good! In the periodic table, what's the symbol for zinc?
I should know this one.
Yes, you should.
New age-adjusted Centrum Silver.
Vitamin D is a key to calcium absorption, which helps keep bones strong. Caltrate has advanced levels of vitamin D. Keep your bones strong to keep your body strong. Caltrate, the key to strong bones.
Introducing Promise Active Super Shots. They're delicious fruit and yogurt drinks with natural plant sterols. When consumed with meals, natural plant sterols are clinically proven to remove cholesterol from your body every day, so you can have less of it in your life. Promise Active Super Shots, reducing cholesterol, 1 3-ounce shot at a time. Promise, love your heart.
Grande, non-fat skim, mocha chocolate, extra foam with whipped cream.
That's you.
Attention, Kate. Choose Quilted Northern Ultra. You trade up for everything else. Why not your bath tissue?
Quilted Northern Ultra is ultra soft and ultra thick. Treat yourself to plush quilts every day. Quilted Northern Ultra.
Want to see something amazing? Here's a mildew remover that sticks. New Comet Spray Gel. Unlike ordinary sprays that run, Comet Spray Gel sticks to mildew, so its bleaching power stays concentrated. New Comet Spray Gel. Stick it to mildew.
When your skin suddenly feels like you're wearing an itchy wool sweater, 2 sizes too small, there's new Eucerin Calming Itch Relief Treatment. With cooling menthol and oatmeal, it soothes immediately. Find calm and comfort with Eucerin.
The season premiere of CSI, Then. I just want to help, okay? The season premiere of Without a Trace and CSI, CBS tonight.
I know this is your decision, Carly, but Parker is so worried about you.
What did you tell him?
I didn't have to say anything. He figured out for himself that something's wrong, and he's sick of everybody putting him off, so I told him that he'd find out the truth today.
You had no right to do that.
I'm sorry. I can't even imagine how hard this is for you. I didn't feel like I had a choice.
I'm sorry I wasn't there, Katie.
It's not my place to say anything. It's you two that have to decide how to handle this, but I think at this point, it's not really fair to the kids to keep this a secret.
Don't tell me how to handle my children, Katie.
That's not what I was doing.
Why don't we go outside for a second, okay? Please?
Sure. I know Carly's their mom, and I'm not trying to overstep, but I'm gonna be their stepmom their whole life, and if they don't trust me...
You don't have to explain anything to me, okay? Because I actually think you're right.
You do?
Yeah. Why don't you call Brad? Have him bring the kids over here.
But Carly
I'll
doesn't...
talk to Carly. I'll try to make her understand that this is the best thing to happen right now.
I'm sorry. I hope I'm not
You don't
making
have to
things harder
apologize
for
to
you.
me. Do not apologize to me. I'm sorry about today.
You have nothing to be sorry about. Good luck.
All right. I'll see you.
I know. Katie's right. I have to tell them.
We have to tell him.
Snyder's.
Brad,
Hey, how you doing?
are the kids with you?
Yeah.
Can you bring them over to Carly's? Jack and Carly want to talk to them.
Are they going to,
Please, just bring them over as soon as you can. Thanks.
I really hope things work out for you and Noah. I care a lot about both of you.
Well, I care a lot about you, and so does he. And it just sucks that you had to get stuck in the middle, and it sucks that I felt that I couldn't tell you about things earlier.
Well, I understand. I feel, well, probably the way that you felt, like the invisible girl.
Okay, A, I'm not invisible, and I'm not a girl, and B, you're not invisible.
Oh, man. Well, here I am, though, the one that's being left out now.
Well, come on. We don't even know if anything's ever going to work out between me and Noah.
Like I said, I hope they do.
Oh.
You both deserve to be really happy.
I just hope things go well between Noah and his dad.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about Colonel Mayer.
What?
Well, I've been trying to put a really positive spin on the guy, but today he really creeped me out.
I mean, he is kind of scary.
It's different though. Like it was so intense. I mean,
hate to say it, I do have experience with psycho family members. But, I really think that Noah might be better off without his father in his life.
I don't have anything to say to you.
I have something to say to you, Dad. I know this is hard for you to deal with. It's hard for me, too. I spent so many years of my life trying to push these feelings down, deny them, change them. And so have you. So I don't think you should pretend to be so surprised.
Well, I sure as hell was surprised to see what I saw today. You led me to believe that you and Maddie were a couple. When did you turn into such a good liar?
I've been lying to myself forever. Trying to convince myself, trying to convince you. It took over my life.
So what else in our life was a lie?
The idea that there was something wrong with me. That's why you wanted me to join the Army. That's why you were so happy that me and Maddie were moving in together.
That was not my idea, Noah. And how could you do this to her?
That was a mistake. Yeah, haven't you ever made a mistake, Dad?
Obviously, I made a hell of a lot of them with you.
It's not your fault I'm gay. It's nobody's fault. And guess what? I'm happy with who I am. Finally. For the first time in my life.
You're rejecting everything I believe in. Everything I ever taught you to believe in.
Not rejecting you, Dad. After a lifetime of being there for me, please. Don't reject me now.
Carly, I'm
sorry.
You first. I hate that this is happening to you.
I guess we can agree on something.
I think we agree on a lot of things, actually, probably more than I would like to ever admit.
You may be right.
When you fainted in Old Town and I accused you of faking to get Jack's attention, I'm so sorry.
Hey, guys.
Why are you here with Mommy, Daddy?
Brad, we should go grab a bite or something, wanna?
Good thought. Thank you. Again. For everything.
Call me.
I will.
What's going on?
Why don't you sit down by me, okay?
Critics are saying Feast of Love is the fall's first Oscar-worthy film.
What color are my eyes?
Green.
Hazel!
I think I've seen you in here before. It's sexy and passionate.
Try focusing on simple pleasures.
Intoxicating.
You're gonna marry a guy that you're not even sure you're in love with.
A must-see.
Sometimes I think love is just a trick nature plays on us.
I think it's everything. Feast of Love. Rated R. In theaters everywhere tomorrow.
It's time to get odors out with Oust.
When my husband works out from karate, you don't need to be near him to smell it.
It doesn't smell that bad.
You smell horrible. So what you do is, as he comes through, you get the Oust and you kind of spray it behind him. It kills the bacteria that causes the odor.
Oust Air Sanitizer kills odor-causing bacteria in the air. Febreze doesn't.
Oust leaves your house smelling clean and fresh.
Get odors out with Oust Air Sanitizer. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
You get immediate results.
In a perfect world, your baby would always be protected. But since you live in the real world, to help support her healthy immune system, we've developed new Good Start natural cultures. Designed to provide one-of-a-kind protection, it's the only formula with beneficial cultures like those naturally promoted by breast milk. These cultures have been shown to support a healthy immune system in many ways, including increasing levels of key antibodies. New Nestle Good Start natural cultures with DHA and ARA. It's the Good Start that will last a lifetime.
I do everything totally fast. I pick my token fast, I roll fast, buy fast, pay fast, and I win fast. Well, most of the time.
Now you can play faster without cash with the new Monopoly Electronic Banking Edition. So whether your style is fast and furious or cool and calculating, how you play Monopoly is half the fun.
Times Square. In one hotel, 20 million. Swipe and pay, Dad. Fast and without cash. That's how I play. How do you play Monopoly?
Now the heartburn-stopping strength of Zantac also comes with a refreshing hint of cool mint. New maximum strength Zantac 150 Cool Mint tablets. Heartburn? Attack it. Zantac.
Hunt's tomatoes are 100% natural. That's why Hunt's flash steams every tomato. So every meal is the best it can be. Hunt's, perfectly natural, perfectly delicious.
CBS tomorrow. Director Tony Scott takes Numbers to a whole new level. With special guest star Val Kilmer. Numbers, season premiere tomorrow.
You're right, Noah. Of course you're still my son.
Thank you.
And everything I've ever done, I've done out of love for you. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
And that's why, no matter what, I'm not going to lose you. I'm glad you came and found me, son.
Me too.
And I don't want you to worry about anything. Because I'll always be here for you.
Me too. Does this mean that you're not leaving town?
Not right now. In fact, I better go take care of canceling my travel arrangements.
So I'll see you then.
I'll be here.
Oh, Snow.
Hey, how'd it go?
Great.
You're kidding.
I can't believe it.
Well, I guess you're not sorry you gave him a chance.
It was the closest I ever felt to my dad since forever. He told me he didn't want to lose me. And Luke, I don't want to lose you.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Your mom and I have something really important we want to talk to you about.
Well, is this why you and Katie didn't go on your honeymoon?
Are you and Mommy getting back together?
Sage.
No, sweetheart. Daddy didn't go on his honeymoon because Mommy's sick.
She doesn't look sick.
Well, thank you very much.
She's going to be going in and out of the hospital for treatments for a while, and she wants to spend as much time with you as she can.
But you're gonna get better, right?
I have every reason in the world to get better. I have the three of you. And you know I would never give up without a fight.
That's true, Sage.
I know.
So, what's gonna happen with you and Katie, Dad?
Well, we postponed our honeymoon so we could be here for you guys.
So that means we're not staying at Mom's.
No, not overnight. But we will spend a lot of time together.
Yeah. So get used to being spoiled. I mean, it's okay with you if you're spoiled, right?
To think I was so upset with you for walking out on our wedding. I thought you were trying to ruin it for us, but were just being a great friend to someone who needed you.
Well, you know, that's me. You know, always the friend. You know, never the groom.
Yeah, and I'm always the bride, never the bridesmaid. I don't know which is worse.
Well, once upon a time, I was Carly's groom. That was a nightmare. And there were plenty of times I wanted to kill her, but I sure don't want to see her die.
That makes two of us.
I'm sorry that your wedding didn't turn out the way you hoped.
It's okay. I married the man I love. That's all I care about right now.
This is going to change your life in a pretty big way.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna let it.
So, would you like to stay for something to eat?
Can we order pizza? Uncle Brad didn't make us anything to eat after school.
You can have whatever you want.
Oh, great. I left my school stuff at the farm.
I'll go get it.
You have to?
No.
Wow.
Can we go play Mario? I'm on level 4. I'm beating Parker and JJ.
Wow.
Guess that means a rematch.
Hey, can I play too?
Sure.
Parker, come on.
See you later.
Cool.
You're lying to us. I can tell.
I didn't lie. I just didn't tell the whole truth. I don't think JJ and Sage are ready for it.
I am.
I can see that. So I'll tell you. You probably know. I'm not gonna get better.
I knew it was bad, but not this bad.
You've had so much loss. You and JJ both. JJ never had a chance to say goodbye to his mother. You never had a chance to say goodbye to your father. This is going to be difficult.
Don't.
Don't what?
There's nothing good about this, Mom. Nothing at all.
I know. I know, Parker. But here's the thing. I'm not going to waste 1 minute being sad when I have so much to be happy about. There's nothing I can do about the times that I missed. The time that I'll miss in the future. But I promise you that I will make the most of the time that we have now.
This is horrible, what's happening to Carly and Jack and the kids. And of course, we're gonna be all dealing with the fallout forever, but at least I have Jack still forever.
Are you worried that Carly may be more perfect as a ghost than she ever was in real life?
I'm not worried about it, Harris. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that drink and go upstairs, wait for my husband to open that champagne.
How am I supposed to keep this secret?
I'll tell JJ. I just don't think Sage is ready to have the truth.
Well, she's gonna have to be ready soon.
I know. But what I told her was enough for her for now. If she asks questions, you send her to me, okay?
I love you, Mom.
Oh, I love you too. Forever.
It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. I want to be strong. It's hard. Facing them. Knowing.
If it helps. I'm eating with you. I'm not going anywhere.
On the next As the World Turns.
You're the jerk.
This is my brother. Just let me try to work this out.
I have to go back.
I'm gonna fight as hard as I can for as long as I can.
Follow my fiance.
Why can't you just walk away?
When I'm riding, I can't let my allergy medicine put me in a fog. So I only ride Claritin Clear. Claritin works hard to relieve my worst allergy symptoms. Sneezing, runny nose, for a full 24 hours. In fact, it works so well, only Claritin is proven to make me alert and focused. And it doesn't make me drowsy, like some other medicines can. When I get allergy relief and stay razor sharp, I'm ahead from start to finish. Stay alert, stay focused, live Claritin Clear.
Inside those headphones is something familiar, a battery. And if you think all batteries are the same, consider this. When even the firefighters have to get out, fire departments all over the world now depend on the TPAS-3 communicator. And packed inside is the only battery TPAS trusts, Duracell. So whether it's music to your ears or the signal that could save you, it just has to work. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
Releasing from the Disney Vault in 5 days. Experience the music.
All the bare necessities.
The fun.
There's teeth in the other end.
And the unforgettable friendship. In the new 40th anniversary edition of Walt Disney's Jungle Classic, The Jungle Book. Brilliantly restored with enhanced picture and sound, plus never-before-seen footage.
Yeah, man! You better believe it.
The Jungle Book. First time on 2-disc DVD this Tuesday, only for a limited time.
Blondes. See your hair in a whole new light. Sheer Blonde shampoos and conditioners with new light enhancers. They reflect light for a brighter, more shimmering blonde. Sheer Blonde hair care from the John Frieda collection. The beauty of invention.
Got too much on your plate to think about what should go on your plate? Drink Ensure, a source of complete balanced nutrition. So when you can't eat right, eat smart. Now Ensure has a new taste that's more delicious than ever.
Here's a tip for denture grip. Try all day Polygrip.
Polygrip's unique ooze control tip spreads evenly for 16-hour hold and a food-tight seal.
Try the tip for all day grip. Try Polygrip.
When I put on my Infallible lip color, I can do anything. And with Infallible long wear, I can do this or this. It's two-step compact, love it. Its applicator, always perfect. It's super moisturizing. And with Infallible, I even dared to do this. The proof is in the mirror. New Infallible Never Fail Lip Color by L'Oreal.
Here you go, baby.
Mom, thank you for serving Tyson crispy chicken strips. They're made with Tyson quality chicken, which is just what I want before a big game.
Too bad he won't play a single minute.
You may not get the thanks you deserve, but Tyson can make your job a little easier. Great tasting Tyson crispy chicken strips. 0 grams trans fat, no preservatives. A wholesome meal for the whole family.
An abstinence club said no to sex.
I want to start over.
But yes to murder.
What kind of 22-year-old guy works with 16-year-old virgins?
New cold case. Then, an investigator's fiance is murdered.
You're going to pay for what you did. He's going to have to take that stand and make that jury feel his pain.
New shark after a new cold case. Sunday on CBS.
Not an AT&T customer? Here are 275 more reasons to call. Act now to get up to $275 cash back. That's certainly better than being nickel and dime.